Eucalyptus offers several health benefits, including relief from cold symptoms, pain management, improved skin hydration. It also has antibacterial properties and can relieve some stress. Come on over and learn more with me. Hi, I'm Rachel with the Herbalist Garden. I am an herbalist. I am not a doctor. And I have all my links that I have gleaned my information from down in the description below. Please feel free to do your own research. And I have all my notes here on the screen, so I will be reading from it often because, yeah, I get distracted really easily and I need to keep up with what I'm doing to be able to relay the information to you correctly and keep on track and all that fun stuff. So, we know that koalas eat eucalyptus, right? Well, it has benefits for us too. And I'm sure you know quite a few, but there's going to be more that you're going to learn. Eucalyptus oil is a natural essential oil extracted from the leaves of the eucalyptus tree. There's three species in particular that we pull the oils from: Eucalyptus globulus, Eucalyptus radiata, and Eucalyptus citriodora. Okay, so these tall Australian trees are known for their aromatic leaves, rich in compounds such as eucalyptol, which is primarily responsible for the oil's medicinal properties. Historically, the leaves were used by Australian Aboriginal communities to treat wounds, relieve congestion, and lower fevers. So, today, eucalyptus oil is widely used in I can't say words today. Aromatherapy, vapor rubs, massage oils, pain relief balms, and natural insect repellents. Because it's highly concentrated, eucalyptus oil is not intended for direct consumption. Don't do that. And should always be used with caution, and we will get into that. It's toxic. You can't consume it. No drinking it. Maybe a tiny dose, like we'll read about it. We're going to go into doses as well. If you apply it to the skin, it's very soothing to skin and and rashes, but you have to have a carrier oil. So it can also get rid of head lice too. We're going to talk about that more. It's native to Australia and have adapted to survive wildfires. Eucalyptus is easily identified for its fragrance, which resembles camphor and kind of a woody and citrusy smell. So in Australia, Europe, and Asia, eucalyptus has long been used as an antiseptic and fever reducer. However, um, modern science has lent to support these and under other traditional medicine claims about eucalyptus and they're of course doing more research because we have to. So the benefits derive from the flavonoids, potent antioxidants to help protect cells from damage. Eucalyptus is also known for its strong therapeutic scent, which comes from the terpenes, natural aromatic compounds. Um, it enhances the protective effects. So it can prevent from chronic disease. So that's due to the antioxidants, the flavonoids, the phenolic compounds that protect us from free radicals. So the antioxidants work to remove inflammation and having low inflammation can lower the risks of diseases like Alzheimer's. So it can also help with asthma. It can also, um, it's basically just an overall health thing, because if we're not having chronic inflammation, we're going to have less health issues. It also has antibacterial properties. A 2023 review of 20 studies investigated the antibacterial properties of eucalyptus essential oil protected against MRSA, and the authors found that eucalyptus essential oil exhibited antibacterial activity against MRSA, and that its efficacy could be enhanced by combining it with other agents like other essential oils and antibiotics. So it also helps fight bacteria and viruses. I mean, because it does that on MRSA. It inhibits the growth of microbes, and making it also makes it effective against respiratory and skin infections. And you can use it for household cleaning. Hearted. It's very warm in my office, but like not too warm, but it's still making me sleepy. So we know that it fights infection if it helps with MRSA, um, but it also can help against E. coli and staph infections, endocarditis, pneumonia, things like that. So it'll also strengthen our immunity while it's doing all of this, because it's traditionally used to treat infections. It activates immune cells called macrophages, which help combat infections by degrading harmful particles. It also can help reduce the immune response of allergic reactions, making them less dangerous. So it also improves respiratory conditions, particularly coughs. Now we know that eucalyptus is one of the scents in like a vapor rub. Um, Vapor rub, I know, is a brand, but that's also what we call it. So we rub that on our chest. We can rub it under our nose, on the nose, on your fingers, however you want to apply it. Nobody is judging you. It works that way regardless. If you feel better, you use it. You can make it homemade. There are many recipes online to find to make that yourself. Homemade vapor rub. You'll just need some essential oils, and voila. Essential oils, and beeswax. So it has anti-inflammatory properties, which help with like lung swelling in individuals with conditions like asthma, COPD. It can help relieve a stuffy nose, kind of like what we just said with the vapor rub. A clinical study reported that inhaling eucalyptus oil for 5 minutes results in a cooling sensation and increased nasal airflow with people with an upper respiratory infection. Eucalyptol is used in many cough and cold medications because it can help loosen phlegm and clear your sinuses. It also is found in lozenges or inhaled as a vapor. A 2022 literature review of multiple studies found that inhaling vapors containing eucalyptus and camphor essential oils reduced decongestion in participants. Patients reported fewer common cold symptoms and improved sleep quality when using this in combination. So, therefore, it will also help with bronchitis. Some research shows that taking a specific combination product containing eucalyptol, the extracts of pine and lime by mouth for at least 2 weeks improves symptoms and reduces flare-ups in people with bronchitis. So eucalyptus supports smell training. Now, I had never heard of this before. Have you ever heard of smell training? Maybe we should have looked into this after the pandemic, because a lot of people lost their sense of smell with that sickness and man-made. And I don't know. Has anybody not gotten theirs back? I got mine back, but it's still not the same. Anyway, it facilitates the rapid recovery of sense of smell in individuals with dysomnia. Okay. Dysomnia. I'm going to look this up. No. What is the definition of dysomnia? Okay. A difficulty in falling asleep or remaining asleep. That. Not insomnia. It's dysomnia. Interesting. Dysomnia refers to the collection of sleep disorders that negatively impact the quantity and quality of sleep. This dysomnia might one might struggle to fall asleep at night, which is the symptom of insomnia, or feel the need to sleep excessively, which is called hypersomnolence. Condolence. Hypersomnolence. Okay. I can't answer that. Anyway, back to eucalyptus. So, taking a deep sniff of eucalyptus for 10 seconds twice daily for 12 weeks helps in about 30% of cases. I mean, it's worth a try, right? It's not going to hurt you, especially inhaling it is not going to hurt you. It will also help with insect bites. Eucalyptus oil can be applied to affected areas, and this reduces the incidence of bites from mosquitoes, ticks, fleas. In turn, prevents spread of malaria, typhus, Lyme disease, and stuff like that. It also helps with arthritis pain. That eucalyptus is a significant ingredient in Brazilian folk medicine. The available data suggests that essential oils in eucalyptus exert pain relieving effects by modulating brain activity and blocking pain causing chemicals in the nervous system. Okay. However, further investigation is needed because they're always researching, which is fine. It's the main ingredient in some topical analgesic ointments, soothing joints. Can be also found in sprays, balms, and salves. So it helps with pain management. A randomized clinical trial, people who inhaled eucalyptus oil as an aromatherapy treatment experienced reduced pain and blood pressure after knee replacement surgery. A 2022 study examined the effects of inhaling vapors containing eucalyptus oil on people in pain with rheumatoid arthritis. They found that patients who inhaled eucalyptus experienced significant pain reduction compared to the control group. So it'll help after surgery by numbing the effects on the nerves, lowers your blood pressure. So if you use it before surgery, it can calm and soothe and relax you. It'll help reduce your anxiety. They say to use it for about 5 minutes. So it can also help our dental and oral health. Oftentimes it's found in toothpaste. So it can help reduce issues of gingivitis, plaque buildup. They put it in some chewing gum. They put in mouthwash, and all that combats plaque and periodontal disease. A 2024 randomized clinical study found that herbal toothpaste containing eucalyptus extract may be beneficial in reducing gum bleeding and plaque. Okay. Um, I didn't put this in the right place, but as an insect repellent, there was two studies. A 2021 study found that repellent mixture containing eucalyptus and clove essential oils is an efficient um, and safe way to repel mosquitoes. A 2019 study also found that the oil is effective in killing mosquito larvae. So, yeah, you can put a few drops of that essential oil in some standing water, like in your birth bath. Or in your, what are those called? The things you, water collection barrel. So it can help against cold sores. It is beneficial against the herpes simplex virus infection, and it has superior antiviral properties. Um, and there was a study that was done on the acyclovir medication that showed that it can control viral spread more than 96%. It also helps with blood sugar. Um, there's more on that it can treat diabetes. I've not found that can be a thing. It's also really good in skincare, so it can help because it has moisturizing and cooling properties. It also makes it ideal for relieving acne, eczema, ulcers, cuts, wounds, and sunburns. So, in that, obviously, it will reduce dry skin. You put it in lotions. It'll treat itching, rashes, and stuff like that. Atopic dermatitis. It's also really good in hair care. So, it can help treat head lice, and especially if you, according to one study, a mixture with tea tree oil and eucalyptus killed 100% of lice and eggs in a single dose compared to other treatments that are over the counter. So, in that, it also stimulates hair growth and scalp. It'll help your scalp get better. I can't think of words. I'll add a couple drops of eucalyptus oil to your favorite conditioner, or you can mix 4 drops of eucalyptus oil and 2 tablespoons of jojoba. Massage it into your scalp and leave it on for 20 minutes. It has also been found effective against CV-19. The monoterpenes in the essential oil bind to the viral protein that invades host cells and causes infection. Binding to the viral protein can inactivate it, thereby preventing viral infection. And of course, it promotes relaxation. Duh. So, strong and invigorating aroma can enhance relaxation, ease stress. We all need that, don't we? So, in addition to it being used in cleaning supplies and being an insect repellent, guess what? It's also a rat and rodent repellent. So, it's also been known to, like, if you put it on, say, an area rug that maybe your cat might be urinating on or something like that, it's supposed to keep them from wanting to come near that rug at all. So maybe try that. I have done that. I did find that it did help. The smell deteriorates or evaporates off pretty quickly, so you have to reapply it. But I did find that that worked pretty good. It is definitely good as a cleaning agent. So there's multiple ways that it can be used. Of course, the oil mixed with a carrier oil and applied topically or added to boiling water if you want to relieve congestion. Never apply it undiluted to the skin. It doesn't feel good. You can also use eucalyptus teas for brewing, eucalyptus leaves for brewing tea. Um, and it's also a source of wood and paper. Fast growing plant is valuable for timber and paper. So the doses appear 3 to 4 drops diluted in a carrier oil up to twice daily for topical use. 2 to 3 drops in hot water once to twice daily for inhalation, or 3 to 5 drops in a diffuser. And you will have to look up if it is okay for your animals, because I am not sure. I would say possibly no, because diffusers, okay, you have to be really, really careful with diffusers if you have animals, because a lot of the essential oils, their bodies can't, um, will absorb it, but can't get rid of it. So it'll just keep on absorbing into them and then become toxic. And you can make your animal really, really, really sick with any sort of air fresheners, diffusers, the plugins in the wall. You have to be really, really careful, because a lot of those will actually harm your animals, because they can't expend the how it absorbs into their body. They just can't. They're too small in comparison to us. So, if you are allergic to eucalyptus, you cannot use it. It is a potent antiseptic, but those powerful properties also can make it more irritating to your skin. So, the minimum oral dose is 2 to 3 milliliters. But if you're allergic to it or it bothers you, it's going to cause dizziness, drowsiness, loss of muscle control. We don't want that to happen. If you take 5 milliliters, it can cause a nervous system shutdown or a coma. Don't take that much. Okay, so it says don't even take the 2 to 3 milliliters either. Just the what tops of 2 drops, 2 or 3 drops. Can also cause seizures, but that's super rare. And all these effects could take up to 30 minutes to show after exposure, or it says 30 minutes to 4 hours. Abdominal pain, blue discoloration of the skin, shortness of breath, problems with coordination, hypotension, arrhythmias, multi-organ failure. Don't use it if you're allergic to it. And don't use that much. You don't need that much. Don't use it on children under 6, pregnant women, nursing women, anybody with any asthma triggers, anybody allergic to eucalyptus, obviously, people on diabetes or cholesterol medication or liver medication, you can't use it, not medicinally anyway. Usually you keep it in a dark glass bottle, store in a cool, dry place, avoid direct sunlight, keep tightly sealed, store away from children and pets. But there's all those good things that it does. You just have to be careful to stick within the doses that I suggested, which I'll put that up here one more time. Yeah. Let's see. In a diffuser, it was 3 to 5 drops. Drops from for essential oils. And that's in a diffuser. So it doesn't even come onto you in that amount 3 to 4 drops if you dilute it with a carrier oil. This is not very much. You need to be careful how you utilize it so it does not cause any harm to yourself or anybody else. But we've all used eucalyptus all of our lives for the most part. Just if you're handling it from like the plant to diffuse to essential oil, just know what you're doing. That's the important part. Always do your research. That's huge. That's about all I have for eucalyptus today. I know it wasn't like a ton, but boom, you got the information. We learned together today. Yeah, I have a meeting in like 3 minutes, so I had to rush through this a little bit, but you got your information. I will post this on my website, the notes that I had on the website, and all the links are in the description below. Let me know if you have any more ideas. I put a poll on the YouTube channel to be able to get your opinion on what we should be doing. Thank you guys so much for coming and supporting. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page, The Herbalist Garden. We have a lot of good discussions over there. Yeah, thank you so very much for being here. Hope you guys